7 wins in the last 11, 4 in a row if you include the victory on penalties against Spain in the Nations League final. Hungary have found the victories a little bit harder to come by of late indeed. Since the end of qualifying for the last Euro, they have lost 6 of 12 competitive internationals.
Here's Ronaldo. For the expansive, and Balash top, right behind the shootivity, Vitinha. No Mendes with the layoff. Ruben Diaz. Got this nicely. Hungry, and there's an effort at goal from Roland Shaloy. The Diogo Costa gets. Boller it was with the shots. Schaefer. Barnabas Varga. With Silva. It's a vicious looking cross, dealt with well by Leão. Bernardo Silva for Portugal, allowed to carry the ball a long way. Here's Ronaldo at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Instead, Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo! First sight of the whites, much more open than the one played here on Saturday when the Republic of Ireland has lost the ball. Diogo Costa has had something different this time. Mendes, Boller! The established Szoboszlai. Tonight, he will have to come from behind to do so. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes, Ronaldo again! Incredible! The goals just keep coming for Cristiano Ronaldo. Delivers once again when required to drag his nation from a deficit into the lead just before half-time. It's all in the timing, and Cristiano Ronaldo still has it. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes, parted friend Diogo Jota. There's a chance. Bruno Fernandes for here's Pedro Neto. Ronaldo is there. There's dealt with by Boller, and then Bruno Fernandes. Renato Veiga looking to get themselves in front. Nuno Mendes, expansive cross. It's just beyond the reach. Oh, here's Ronaldo, who tried to compose himself before getting the shot away and is appealing for handball and for a penalty. Nelson Semedo. Bruno Fernandes. Nelson Semedo with a pocket of space. Ronaldo! To make it 1-1. An instinctive run that made for a straightforward finish. Parity restored, and Portugal can once again start thinking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And it is a man with ambitions of playing in his 6th World Cup who has got them level. Well, it was Nelson Semedo as an extra man inside the penalty area for Portugal there that made it all possible. And he squared it beautifully for Ronaldo. 6-yard box. Now Nelson Semedo. Cross is a good one. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes with the corner. Ronaldo. And a header which flies wildly. Renato Veiga. Dominic Szoboszlai delivers. Nelson Semedo. Awkward. Oh, it's worked out really nicely though. For Bernardo Silva to equalise.
It's a stunning finish. And just as Portugal was starting to wonder where the goal might be coming from, it is Bernardo Silva who looks to have delivered. But was he offside? That's what Hungary are claiming. Bernardo Silva just did what was required. Control sublime. Finish perfect. But now the wait.
Mendes with the layoff. Nelson Semedo. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Nodded away by Styles, but here comes Nuno Fernandes, and it will be. Tries to escape his clutches again. Oh, that's a lovely touchdown for Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes awaiting a cross. Ronaldo. The layoff. Nelson Semedo tries to escape his clutches again. Cross is a good one. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Immediately reapply the pressure. Barnabas Varga. Unbelievable skill. Dominic Szoboszlai delivers. Mendes. Come from the goal down to level things up, but in from. It's an awkward one. That's resulted in a goal for Attila Szalai and Hungary, who against the odds lead early in Portugal. The travelling support can celebrate the first goal that Hungary have ever scored in a qualifying match on Portuguese soil. And Attila Szalai has his first ever competitive goal for his country. Well, it was a non-contest up against Bernardo Silva for the big defender. Well, that, as you would expect, was a good one, looping beyond the reach of Diogo Costa. Szoboszlai, Szalai, Dardai go to the Republic of Ireland before hosting Armenia. Alvanad had been entertained tonight, and they might yet be again here as Conceição was very near. And then in from Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes, Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo. It's in their favour. Bernardo Silva for Tot. Towards back to Bruno Fernandes. Not dealt with when it should have been, and Tots had to come up with a save to prevent. Nuno Tavares and Kirkes are the two. This out. João Paulinho, the reset. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Ronaldo with very serious, and Ronaldo places the penalty to perfection, and Portugal are in front. Two on Saturday, another tonight for Ronaldo, and it is now 39 in total in World Cup qualifiers. No man has ever scored more than that. The latest milestone Cristiano Ronaldo goal is the one to give Portugal a lead that they will feel they fully deserve. And despite Balázs Tot waiting out Ronaldo and guessing correctly, so well placed was the penalty that he was powerless to do anything. Ruben Diaz. Oh! Incredible effort. João Paulinho. And he gets it back from Nuno Mendes. He was going to get the chance to cut inside Silva. João Felix drifting purposely forward and going for goal. Great cross. Chance for Bola. He's on target. So too. Pedro Neto. There you go, sliding in. Fernandes standing over the free kick. Xaloy for Dominic. Now the ambitious from Xaloy as it. Szoboszlai. Kirkes. Nego with a chance. Guilty of a foul on Styles. By Attila Xaloy early on. Nelson Semedo in. Created that goal by Nuno.
2-2. Today it's them that's come from behind, but they could be in trouble here, and they are. João Cancelo immediately responds for Portugal. Ruthless stuff from the group favourites to re-establish their lead just 2 minutes after giving it up. The reaction of Dominic Szoboszlai sums up a Hungarian nation. João Cancelo, absolutely perfectly placed, curled in delightfully. Kirkes didn't react quickly enough. It was João Cancelo who won the ball back.
Out immediately into the action, and a good cross as well. Balash top, big save to deny João Felix. Completes the trio of those coming on. Bruno Fernandes opens up. Nuno Mendes. Not a sustained one. Milos Kirkes. Retrieved by Conceição. Nelson Semedo. With a swing and lack of contact, gets it back from Lukacs, and here's a chance for an equaliser. That's changed things. Hungary simply refusing to be beaten tonight, and in stoppage time a goal from that puts Portugal's progress to the 2026 World Cup on ice. The Portugal defence. Chile ranked 54th in the world, get us underway against one of the favourites of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Rafael Leão, next opportunity to stretch his legs. And he was fouled by Gutierrez. Here in November, and they're looking to start positively again this evening. Whilst the free kick didn't amount to much. From Semedo, and what a good delivery it is. And what a fine save from... Well, a claim for Lawrence Vigaru, who did tremendously well to adjust. His momentum was going in the opposite direction. That is a fine piece of goalkeeping. Clawing the ball away against the odds to deny Ruben Diaz what would have been a first international goal in 2 years. Samu Costa. Francisco Conceição. He kept the ball in play and won a corner off Gabriel Suazo. Fernandes with the corner. Ronaldo leaps. Even by him. Rafael Leão. Brilliant from Ronaldo to allow Rafael Leão to get away, and he's got options now. Rafael Leão opted to go it alone. And but for the post, it would be 1-0. Not played 10 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo on the move. That stretch, Maripán cuts out the pass intended for Ronaldo. And it'll be a goal kick. hugely important to Chile. Possession was turned over to João Cancelo. Rafael Leão. Pulled back for Ronaldo. Conceição's in there. And he's been penalised as he went to ground. As he did in the goalless draw against Mexico. Bruno Fernandes for Cristiano Ronaldo, who bides his time and is thwarted by Figueiredo. Marapan can't get the ball away, so here come Portugal again. It's relentless stuff. Semedo, great touch. Making progress. Conceição. Samu Costa. Figueiredo right behind the effort. Third save that Figueiredo bite from their defensive responsibilities up towards Tapia. He's glanced it on for Gutierrez. Max Gutierrez. There's one Chile a corner. There's some impressive industry off João Cancelo. Isn't trying to deflect talk of Portugal being amongst the contenders. Roberto Martinez. For João Cancelo. Oh, glorious. Samu Costa. Behind for a corner off Ivan Roman. João Cancelo. Ronaldo is in there, Ruben Diaz as well, Lawrence Figueiredo. Keeping with the way things have gone for them since qualifying. They've had a couple of wins over Peru as well. Ronaldo is away.